Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, the Petrie electorate is one of the most beautiful places in Queensland. We've got great suburbs. A few weeks ago, but in Mango Hill and Deception Bay, I was joined by a volunteer and some of my staff who went about cleaning up graffiti in our electorate. Graffiti is really a blight on our community and it's a poor reflection on our area. The reality is that everyone needs to take greater care in our community, and it starts with simple acts of service. I want to thank the people that helped me. I want to thank Dee Dee from Enhanced Painting for coming out and helping me paint over some of this graffiti. It was particularly noticeable on Deception Bay Road, where it was really, really bad. It had just built up over the years. And it was also particularly bad at Mango Hill, down near the Mango Hill Marketplace. And I think it's important that people paint over this straight away. I want to thank as well Inspirations Paint at Kippering, particularly Craig, the owner, and Amanda. Thank you for donating litres of paint to make this possible. And they did do this previously as well. There was a building at Kippering that had been sitting vacant for years. It was a commercial building. The owners wouldn't do anything about the graffiti completely covering the place. And so I said, well, look, do you mind if I get in and clean it up? Because it was on a main road on the corner of Elizabeth Avenue and Anzac Avenue at Kippering, and it was a really poor reflection on the community. So I got in with a heap of team of volunteers at the time, and we painted the whole thing black, and it looked brilliant. And painting it black made it a lot easier to repaint over it if kids tagged it again. So it was tagged in white or green, much easier to get out there and tag over it. And if you do that immediately, people actually stop tagging it. And it would remain tag-free for about 2 years until it was recently renovated into new commercial premises. So I'd say to people with private property, please paint back over your fences and over your commercial buildings if they're tagged. It will stop. I'd say to the Queensland Government, consider murals on the backs of places like the Bruce Highway. I notice a lot of the commercial buildings are being tagged there, and the Queensland Government aren't doing a good enough job there. There's some TMR properties that aren't being cleaned. Now you can email Energex at customserv@energex.com.au, and if you email the power pole, which is being graffitied, they'll come and clean it. And you can call council as well on 3205 0555 if you notice graffiti on bus stops and bins. More can be done to help people with art, with murals in the community, but as far as private property goes, clean it up and let's make sure we have pride in our community. Thank you.